Picture this. It's 3 a.m., your body's screaming for rest, but you're caught up binge-watching your favorite show, eyes heavy, a snack halfway to your mouth, fighting the inevitable urge to crash. Your body is giving you every signal that it's time to sleep, yet there's a part of you still wide awake, wondering, why do we even have to sleep? Why does our body just shut down every night, forcing us to lose hours that could be spent doing something, anything else? Well, it turns out that sleep isn't just a weird quirk of being human. It's essential to everything we are and do. Let's dive into the science behind why we sleep and what would happen if we didn't. So, let's start with the basics. When you lay down at night and close your eyes, you're not just switching off like a computer. There's a lot going on in that brain of yours. You're actually moving through several distinct stages of sleep, including rapid eye movement, or REM, which is when most of your dreaming happens. REM is a crucial part of sleep, but it's not the only part that matters. Your sleep cycles alternate between light, deep, and REM stages, each with its own purpose. But why do we need all these stages? Why can't we just shut down and reboot after a few hours? Well, here's the thing. Sleep is like a maintenance shift for your body and brain. During deep sleep, your body is busy repairing tissues, strengthening your immune system, and releasing growth hormones. It's like a night shift crew cleaning up the mess from the day. And in your brain, that's where it gets really interesting. During sleep, your brain cleans out waste products. Think of it as a self-cleaning mode. Without this process, harmful waste like beta amyloid, a protein linked to Alzheimer's, could build up over time. So, if you're depriving yourself of sleep, it's like letting trash pile up in a city. Eventually, things start to break down. Now, let's talk about memory. You might think of sleep as downtime, but your brain is incredibly busy while you're snoozing. Imagine your brain as a massive library. Throughout the day, it's constantly taking in new information, filling every shelf with books, sticky notes, and random pieces of paper. During sleep, particularly in REM, your brain does a deep sort and store operation, organizing all that information. That's why sleep is so crucial for learning and memory. Without enough sleep, all those new memories you formed during the day might just fade away. Studies have shown that a lack of sleep severely impacts our ability to form new memories, which explains why pulling an all-nighter before an exam isn't exactly the best strategy. But memory isn't the only thing at stake. Ever notice how everything feels a little more intense when you're running on little to no sleep? Maybe you're irritable, more anxious, or your patience is non-existent. That's because sleep affects your emotions too. Specifically, it's during sleep that your brain processes the emotional experiences of the day. Imagine having an emotional filter that helps you handle life's ups and downs. Without enough sleep, that filter gets clogged, leaving you overly sensitive and less able to handle stress. In fact, chronic sleep deprivation can even lead to long-term mental health issues like depression and anxiety. So, what actually happens when you deprive yourself of sleep for too long? The effects are terrifyingly real. At first, you'll probably just feel groggy and cranky, but keep going and things start to get a lot worse. Your reaction time slows down, your focus disappears, and decision-making? Forget about it. After 24 hours without sleep, your brain starts to operate as though you've had a couple of drinks. Yep, sleep deprivation can make you as impaired as being legally drunk. Push it even further, say 48 to 72 hours without sleep, and you'll start experiencing hallucinations, mood swings, and even a form of temporary psychosis. Your immune system begins to tank too, making you more susceptible to illnesses. Studies have shown that people who consistently get too little sleep have a higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even a shorter lifespan. But wait, if sleep is so important, why haven't we evolved to get by with less of it? After all, Lying unconscious for hours at a time seems like a big risk in the wild. There are a few theories. One is that sleep helped early humans avoid nighttime predators by keeping them quiet and hidden. Another theory is that sleep conserves energy, especially in times when food was scarce. And yet another suggests that sleep allows for cellular repair and rejuvenation that simply can't happen when we're awake and active. Whichever theory you believe, it's clear that sleep evolved as an essential process. So essential that almost every animal sleeps in some form. Even dolphins, which can't afford to fully fall asleep because they need to surface for air, have developed the ability to half sleep, with one hemisphere of their brain at a time. But here's the thing. While sleep is hardwired into our biology, our modern world isn't exactly sleep-friendly. With artificial light, screens, caffeine, and constant stimulation, we're sleeping less than ever before. Many of us don't get the recommended 7 to 9 hours, and we're paying the price. Our bodies and brains can't keep up with the lack of rest. So if you're one of those people who brags about getting by on 4 hours of sleep, sorry to break it to you, but the science says otherwise. Skimping on sleep might seem fine for a while, but eventually it catches up. In other words, sleep isn't just nice to have. It's non-negotiable. Now, let's go back to REM sleep for a moment. Why is it so crucial? REM is where most of our dreams happen, yes, but it's also the time when our brain consolidates memories, processes emotions, and keeps our minds sharp. Deep sleep, on the other hand, is the stage that really lets your body rest. This is where physical recovery happens, where muscles repair and grow, and where your immune system gets a boost. You can think of REM as mental maintenance and deep sleep as physical maintenance. Without both of these stages, you're only getting a half-finished recharge. And believe me, that half-finished recharge won't cut it. So, next time you're tempted to hit play on one more episode or scroll through social media late into the night, remember this. Sleep isn't a waste of time. It's an absolute necessity. It keeps your mind sharp, your emotions balanced, your body healthy, and your life, well, longer. In the end, sleep is the best reset button we've got. So do yourself a favor. Turn off those screens, close your eyes, and let your body do what it was designed to do. Sweet dreams. And remember, sleep is the best thing you can do for yourself every single day. All right? That's it for today's journey into the fascinating world of sleep. If you found this video eye-opening, maybe enough to convince you to catch a few extra Z's tonight, give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments, how much sleep do you usually get? Do you think you're getting enough? If you're curious about more topics like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future explorations. See you in the next one.